We may have broken our rules. Anyway, hello and welcome to Critical 20. I think the end of me saying that was caught on stream.
Rules are made to be broken.
Rules are made to be broken. They're also made to be kept.
Yes.
Kept and then broken.
Broken.
Croaking.
Our top chat appears to be working! Huzzah!
Fantastic.
So, who would like to recap last session?
I wasn't here. I opt out. I was not here.
Crap, what did we do last week? Now I have two campaigns mixed into my brain.
I'll give you just a tiny bit of a reminder so you can recap. A skeletal hand came out of the darkness.
Oh, yes!
And Jonathan never got to understand what it was, because he missed it.
We met the priestess of the temple that we'd entered, who apparently was a high elf.
A temple we entered.
And was pissed at you.
Yes, she was very pissed at us because we broke the seal.
Temple?
On the darkness.
What temple? Remind me.
The gnome jumped... Well, we went through, tried to find the captain. As we were going down a very large staircase, and I avoided touching a dark orb, and we got a fancy sword that we're not able to use.
I don't remember this.
We went into the darkness. The darkness was part of a temple. The temple was run by...
Back further.
Okay, we broke a wall. There was darkness.
Darkness.
We entered the darkness.
Yes.
The darkness was stuck inside a temple. The temple was run by a high priestess who was absolutely pissed at us for breaking the entrance because it was sealed. So, that's where we were. Then we all split up and went different directions and got magical items. I avoided touching a dark sphere. I really hope you'll tell me what that would have done to me if I had touched it. I was tempted to touch it, just to find out.
Maybe at some point.
Okay. But we got a cool moonblade, and then we went down some stairs. The gnome attempted to jump on me as I was flying down the stairwell. Rolled a natural 1. I attempted to catch him as he was falling. I was disadvantaged because of his natural 1. I rolled a 16 and a natural 1. Gnome kept falling. At that point, I knew there was nothing I could do to save him.
Gnome splatted.
Gnome
gone.
As he was about to hit the ground, made an agreement with the great gods above, the great gods of karma. That got him killed. He would flip the coin of karma to see if he took the full damage of the fall.
Full possible damage.
Or none of it. He failed his flip and splatted.
And I rolled just for fun.
And we discovered he would have survived.
He would have survived had he not taken the plea with the gods. Because then he took full damage and died instantly.
He was splatted.
So now we have one less character to get worried about getting lost.
One less gnome.
One less gnome. And we met a dark friend who was apparently some sort of elf person. As I offered them mead. Good stuff. Don't know why they were hiding in the room, but they came up for mead for a second. But along with that, it was... yes, we found the captain who had gone into the darkness alone. Captain had some sort of sword made out of flame and ice. Really cool item.
An icy hot sword.
Oh, a torch of fire and ice now.
I think that's everything. Oh yeah, so we went back to the inn with our new friend, and we ended after a long rest where our new friend dragged off the cleric.
Basically, you have 1 to 2 days to determine to spend money in the city, do whatever you're doing, and then you're heading back to the boat. I like this song. It's very epic. It's not quite right, but I still like it.
It's good for backstory.
How many...
Actually, it's true. So
hey,
let's try one of the other ones now.
Have I managed to make one of my rings?
I'll say you've made one.
Cool. It is soaking in Cronus water for... Crap, I have to go pull up another 8 tabs.
Oh, I like this one too. This tab in particular, Shadows of Asterin, it's a great one.
That sounds like a great one.
And there's just a ton of music. It's not just like the normal things where it's a bunch of sound effects. This one has about 8 songs and then sound effects. this one. This one's kind of epic too. Let's try one of the other ones.
Are the woods still growing, or did we stop that?
You stopped it. You stopped it.
Me specifically?
Yes. You were the only one at that session.
Oh, what did I do?
Killed the tree.
I killed the tree.
Good job. You're an awful human being.
I mean, if I was a druid, I probably would have not killed the tree, and it would still be there. But I was not. I was a barbarian. Barbarian monk.
So, he multi-classed too many times.
One of every class.
So, what would you like to do? You've got a few days left in...
Hello, bagpipes. We were
I
looking...
watched a My Little Pony episode recently about bagpipes. Anyway, so...
No! Not on the stream!
What would you like to do
Not on the stream!
Alright. I am
for the
going
next
to
2 days?
start... I'm going to try and find some place that sells magical antiquities. Cool magic things. Since I have way too much money now.
What should I do? I have
Oh, by
no
the way, I
clue.
stole the gnome's money.
That's okay.
I have a lot of money.
Could I have some of that?
No.
You
You don't get any of it. Let's see, how much money do I actually have right now?
I have no money. What do I do? How do I get money?
I have like 12,000 gold.
Give me at least 1,000 of it.
No!
Yes.
Well, 500 of that I owed it some random bar in the middle of nowhere.
5,000.
I said 5,000.
I heard 500, and I'm like,
No.
no, you're not gonna do that to him. That was our fault, and you know it.
Yeah.
I still feel bad about that.
I don't.
You.
I would like to find magic antiquity shop. I already said that. I got distracted.
You're in Galamenti. No, you're in Tyranniel. You're in a much bigger city than Galamenti.
Yes. We are a big city, Dak.
Stop playing
Big
epic
city.
music! Play me
Caliente.
something less epic. All of these are just epic. Like, they're all great for epic scenes.
Well, why don't you put them in a tab labeled epic?
Because it'll go away. It's been being weird with my custom tabs.
And we're just wandering
This
around.
one's a little bit better. A little less
You
epic.
say that now, but you know.
It's a little less epic.
It's
These have been really epic, so...
They really.
And this is called One Thin Hope. So I'd hope it's less epic.
It's gonna turn epic, I guarantee.
So... hate myself for doing this. You do look around and you do find a small magic shop.
I don't even have to roll for it for once. Woo!
There's like light blue drapery over the entrance. Almost a teal.
Please tell me it's not run by dark elves.
And there are...
Oh, dark elves.
there are
by
a few
the way.
just like glowing points that almost look like stars in the windows.
Derek.
And there's
forgot-
no dark elves. Right? This is
Are
not
you
run by
going
dark
in?
elves. Yes, I'm going in.
I like how you didn't even bother to look at the sign.
What does the sign say?
I'm gonna hate myself for this. Bono's Brilliant Bits.
You don't even know that, but it's fantastic. This guy
It
is
sounds great.
marvelous. Everything he has is good and fantastic, and
Now you know I'm gonna hate myself for this.
buy the big thing hanging on the wall.
You guys are never.
You will
leaving
not be
Tyranniel
disappointed.
again.
Anyway, I forgot to remind you. I forgot on the session I died because everything was crazy. But my character would have had a note on him.
Stop being so epic.
I told you it would become epic. I told you.
It got so epic all of a sudden.
Anyway, my character, Angel, would have had a note on his body saying, "If I die, please return my body to the Underdark." But everything was crazy that session.
Okay, so there was a note on Angel's body apparently.
There was.
I don't know if they took your body.
They did now.
We'll have to consult with the party and see if any of them would have heeded your note.
I feel like there's only one person who would have.
He's dead.
No.
Which one are you
Angel.
thinking of, Derek?
No, obviously, the only other dead one.
No, I wouldn't have thought the gnome would have taken it.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I forget.
Way too different.
What session are we
Oh,
on?
so, epic 15.
Derek, what session?
15.
15? Okay. I couldn't... You said, oh, so epic. And then, like, muttered 15. So who's Glorious Bits
These
again?
are like my favorite ones in the
Bono. B-O-N-O.
B-A-N-O.
B-O-N-O. Bono.
Bono. Bono?
Bono. English is dumb. You know this.
So it's B-A-N-O. Bono.
I almost said Bites. Bono's Glorious Bites.
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
Glorious. What type of... You're trying to rip him off. We don't have...
There is nothing glorious here. There is only brilliant things. There are no wizards and tracksuits.
There should be...
Alright. So, I go into the store. It's not run by Dark Elves.
No, it is not.
No, there's a couple. There's one, I'd say, wealthier looking gentleman looking around, and two. No, there'd be a younger man and an older woman in there, who appear to be at least in charge, in some semblance of the word.
Oh,
Can I just start looking around?
You can.
Cool, I start looking around. I spend a couple of
There.
minutes. And then I leave. No.
So which one
Out
of
here
you
in the
is
front
Bono?
room, there are a few potions and like small
Does it all glitter?
things. It's all shiny.
So which one of you is Bono?
Except for like the cloaks. There are a couple cloaks with various nice designs. One that's violet, or sorry, more like a lavender, with a silver trim that kind of arcs towards the center of the cloak. And almost vine-like patterns.
So which one of
But the
you...
rest of the cloaks are not shiny.
Which one of you is Bono?
Did you come with me?
He's
Okay.
actually not here at the moment. He's overseeing his other store.
Where?
I have a question.
It's
Not that
down
special.
in Varol.
What is this? What is
That's a
this?
long ways away.
Yes, he decided it'd be best to do his second store up here, though.
I have a question. Do you have some clothes that are kind of self-mending, or... I tend to ruin my clothes fairly quickly. I'm hoping that you have something that can help.
You're 8 feet tall.
I'm 7 feet tall and 3 inches.
We do have something that might help you out.
Ah! Lead the way!
It's usually a shirt, but it might fit better as a vest on you.
He actually, like, reaches under the counter and pulls out this bundle of cloth. These are, well, right now they look like very fine clothes. However,
Everything here is
they
magnificently
can look
expensive.
like anything you want.
So,
You can change their appearance.
and
You can look like
they
the
don't get
fanciest
destroyed,
nobleman
right?
or the poorest peasant. No, they do not. They could appear to get slashed or cut, but when you reform them into another shape, it goes away.
Huh. Alright. How much was that cost?
This with the basic operation enchantment. What I meant to do.
Pulls out a book.
These 8 other enchantments, just for the hell of it.
How big is the book this
in
time?
particular would cost you about 200 gold pieces.
Oh.
It's not the cheapest thing.
Is that the best you can do?
Say, I know call. I know call.
I could probably take it down by about 30, unless you were to buy multiple things, in which case I could give you a bulk discount.
Bulk discount.
So, alright. I'm interested in the book discount.
Alright.
Is there anything else really quite intriguing or just generally useful you could show me?
Most of our interesting things we don't keep down here in the storefront,
Oh, really?
even though
where are
they
they?
can't really be stolen.
Oh yeah, I remember.
So if you'll follow me, and It's just now you notice there are stairs in this room. This is a one-story building.
Does it go up?
He leads you up the set of stairs into another room.
As we're leaving, I casually just tuck the clothes underneath an arm off the counter. I don't want someone else to come and buy them. In other words.
So, he brings you into this room. Says, well, this store is new, so we don't have a lot of really powerful things or anything like that.
I'm just looking around really confused.
We do have some interesting things, though.
Wait.
Alright, where are we?
This is obviously magic, and this place is smaller
This
on the
place-
outside.
Yes, it is bigger on the inside.
Smaller on the outside, I said.
Yes, as well. It is basic alteration enchantments and illusion.
So,
Basic Time Lord science.
Basic Time Lord science. I'm the doctor.
Time Lord technology.
This is actually a TARDIS. It's the same shop, they just moved it.
No, it's in two places at once.
Exactly,
Alright, it's in
that's
two
it.
places at once, right.
So long as they don't come in contact, it should be fine.
So
and it's a store, so they're not going to come in contact.
So he takes you up to a particular display case where there is a beautiful short sword. There is a pattern that goes all the way up the blade that almost looks like lightning going along it.
Wait, Derek,
Seriously?
Yes.
is Call dead? Or is she still a
You have
god?
no idea.
Because
Ask Alamat. I'm sure he knows. He'd be the only one that would have killed her. Killed another god already.
Good for him.
she is the goddess of the lost and that sort of thing.
Travelers and Lost.
So would she be the god of my people?
Well, I'd probably say yes, if nothing else. Well, Travelers in the Lost. We'll say yes.
Fantastic.
Huh. I feel like that's the only
Ollie?
god I'd pray to. Travelers in the Lost.
The drunk, god of drunkenness. If you ever ascend to
Oh.
heaven, that's what you're being. God of intoxication.
Ollie,
Don't count on it.
I know you're working.
No.
I know you're
There's
working.
only one way.
I'll pass. I don't need the god of drunk.
Ollie, I know you're working on a wiki. Add that.
If
What are
you
my
are
people
working on
called?
Wiki, good job. Gosh dang it, I never came up with this job.
That means he knows like two gods. Gods of travelers and being lost, and the god of drunkenness.
There isn't one of
There
those
isn't
yet.
one of those.
You
You like
sure?
the epic music?
Well, he's starting a following. Doesn't matter if there's one yet or not. He's starting a following.
You're a cult leader. The entire objective of a cult leader is to convince everyone to commit suicide.
No, it's not. My entire goal as a cult leader is to get us all really, really drunk. Consistently.
How alcohol poisoning mass.
Shut up.
That sounded like metal.
Alright.
This is magic.
Ooh. Is there
I will think about what your people are called.
is there any
between
sort
now and
of
the next
display case
You
around
said
the
that
sword?
a while ago about another thing, and that never happened.
Which thing?
What type of actor I would have been as Angel Dust? What I would have done in the Underdark as a job? And you were like, no.
Well, I feel like we kind of just decided that you were a thief who used acting as to get more.
I'm a poor broken old man.
With
No, he's clearly not the thief.
with marvelous makeup, magnificent
Anyway.
looking old man.
Is there any like display case around the sword?
Yes, there's a display case. We call this a Sword of the Storm King. It is able to channel nature's lightning.
What does that even mean?
Turians? Turians?
So, I'm just gonna read this
Okay.
because there's no way I could explain in character. So, this short sword has 10 charges and acts as a +1 weapon. When you make an attack with this weapon, you can spend your bonus action to spend up to however many charges you have left to deal lightning damage equal to 1d6 times the number of charges used. As long as you have at least one charge remaining, the damage counts as magical for the purposes of overcoming non-magical resistance and immunity. However, it only regains its charges when it's struck by natural lightning.
Oh.
That's the problem. Strike me!
I mean, if
You've
you're
never
a druid,
held back before!
Derek, I mean, if you were like a druid, that wouldn't be a problem.
Natural lightning.
It has to be purely natural.
It has to be natural lightning. That's
Oh,
why I
God.
put that word in.
You couldn't just go up to a Tesla coil and be like, ah! Have you ever noticed that Tesla coils look like the carvings of Thor's hammer in ancient Norse mythology?
Nope. That's really cool. I do have a question. Do you have something that can make me punch on it?
I do not believe so at the moment.
Do you have anything that you think I would like? I don't have any money at the moment, but I can come back later.
I mean, if you owe me your soul, I can pay for you.
He's
I'm
already
not-
had that happen once.
Yeah.
Again.
Actually, I have done that. I think I've done that twice.
That's awful. How?
I wanted something real badly.
All right. So not this then?
No, I don't come into contact with lightning very often.
Yes, I would say that few do.
It's not something I think I would run across often enough for this to live up to its true potential.
I can see that. Well, we do have some other interesting items. We have this, and it takes you over to another small display case that has a few rings, and he points at one in particular that almost exudes like a soft golden light that flickers.
Whoa!
We call this a Ring of the Phoenix. And again, I'm just going to say what it does. So this fire ring absorbs 10 points of fire damage every time you take it. When it has absorbed 100 points of fire damage, you can cast Burning Hands from it as an action. And once the ring has absorbed 100 points of fire damage, it will not absorb any more until you've cast Burning Hands through it.
How many rings am I allowed to wear?
Just a reasonable amount. Rings...
So like 2 or 3
Yeah.
tops. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna be one of those people that you see in like movies and stuff. That's like a ring for every finger, and then 2 for like these 2
Derek.
thumb rings.
Do you remember me with all my necklaces? I used to wear like 10 necklaces all at the same time. Just white Mr. T.
Wow! Holy crap! There's an item I once heard of that was really cool to me. It was like a stone that made you just really showed your true potential and what you could do and what you could produce, like for skills, woodworking and other such. Do you have something like that?
No idea what you're asking for.
There's an
Are
ion
you
stone
talking
of
about the Iron
mastery.
Stone of Mastery?
Yep.
Okay.
But he has to explain it in some way. He can't be like, "There's this item I once heard of. Can I get the Iron Stone of Mastery from you?" Because he wouldn't know of that. But yes, Derek, out of character. Yes, I'm asking for the Iron Stone of Mastery.
One second.
As Derek has to look something up. I mostly just want it for my crafting of items because I think that'd be cool. I can make better magic items if I had magic.
So, he leads you across the room to another display case. This room is just lined with display cases. Where there's a small silver circlet that almost winds around itself. It says, "This we call a circlet of understanding." And while wearing the circlet, you gain proficiency in a single skill for 1 minute, or expertise in ability you are already proficient in. It can be used once per day.
Can I use that for my tools? And
Tools
can-
are considered a proficiency.
Would I have to do it with a single tool at a time?
Yes.
That sounds like it's worth it. But it's just once per day.
Yeah.
That's reasonable.
7.
So, how much was that be? That seems very awesome.
This would be about 600 gold pieces. I don't know why. It's just constantly flashing.
Auto adjust of the.
Like, it has to be, but why? If I turn down the brightness to -100, no one will ever notice.
Oh yeah.
Because no one will see anything. What about
Podcast.
Positive 100? Nobody can see anything either.
Podcast mode activate.
It's just so freakishly annoying.
Yeah, honestly. We could always get different lights.
Different lights. It has to be the auto adjust of the camera.
Well, yeah, of course.
Can you like turn off that? Go into the camera
I
settings.
just made it scary. Here, let me make it scarier. Oh, shoot!
Eric, we can't see what you're doing.
Oh my gosh, you guys are gonna have to watch this episode after just to see what I'm playing with. Oh, good boy. Or look at it right now. Freaking, oh my
look at it.
gosh, this is glorious.
You have a computer right there.
This is so glorious!
Where is the tab to open that one?
I promise the room does not look like this.
Derek, you're scaring me now. What? Why is it?
Go back, go to the channel, and then.
Yeah.
This is something
Is anybody
glorious.
on the chat right now?
Not right now.
Well, we're having trouble finding the video.
Sometimes the streams go up a little bit after, and I don't know why.
It says the video is
But Ollie-
unavailable.
Ollie
It
was
is
talking
restricted.
earlier.
Interesting.
Alright, is it just like a black thing with a play button in the middle and says error occurred, please try again later?
No, it says video unavailable.
Exclamation point.
That's because it's not done, so it's not a video yet, it's a stream.
We're clicking on the
You
stream.
get the stream?
It says live now.
Video unavailable.
Yeah.
That's loud.
And Ollie could see us?
Ollie was talking, yeah.
Well, fantastic. YouTube problems. Yay!
So, when you said circlet, do you mean like the circlet that sits on your head, right?
Yes, that's
Okay.
so cool.
I'm just double checking. I would like. So, with the bulk discount, because assuming I buy a couple more items, how much would that actually be? Bulk discount. I'm just double.
Well, yeah, of course. I have to show you guys what I was doing.
What the hell is that?
We're in a rave!
I was playing with the hues thing, and it's still on really blue, so I have to change it back.
Very blue.
Only Ammon is watching, and it's
I'm
disco.
blue, abadi abadai.
Okay, now I need to change that back.
If
before
I
someone
were
has a
green, I
seizure.
would die. If I were green, I would die.
Okay, you cursor.
I need to change everything back.
You
before
touched
someone
the
has a
die.
seizure.
I can't. I have to
I'm
double
unloading
check.
my negative energy into the die.
What on earth is that one?
The
Oh,
die is negative energy proof.
walk past
Ah,
it.
I'm the thing that's not.
I don't know why it's flashing. Like,
Can you go into the camera settings? Like, go to appliances,
I can try.
hooked up, go to the camera.
This is just such an odd thing to be happening. Hardware and sound? I don't think it'd be there. We'll try that. Devices and printers. Devices and printers. Well, I'll just take HD webcam C615. Properties. Wait, there are so many different things. Type imaging device. Properties. General information. Driver details. Events. Driver I can't actually change anything about it.
That's...
Unless it's the cable.
Why would it be
It stopped flashing. I did nothing. I didn't do anything. I just closed the properties.
You scared it. It's like, oh, he's serious. Oh,
He's
no.
changing my properties.
No!
But yeah, it was rain for a little while. So I'm gonna have
That's
to put
fun.
like, seizure warning, epilepsy.
Ollie, you don't have epilepsy, right? We didn't.
I sure hope not.
Is that why you're not talking?
Oh no!
We're sorry. We didn't mean it. We didn't mean it.
Anyway.
Seriously though, Ollie, I'm worried about you. Please. Please don't be dead.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't you do that.
So this is something you're interested in?
Yes, it is.
All right. Is there anything else? Any other sorts of things you'd be interested in looking at?
Do you have anything for me that you think I would be interested in?
What kinds of things are you interested in?
Look at
Big wacky sticks. That's what he
Look
likes.
at me. What do you think am I a spell? Do I look like a spellcaster to you?
Oh, folding boats. He likes those too.
I don't have any of those.
I
do
can make
have
my
something
own
a
boat.
bit strange that I don't think you'd like, but does relate to the ocean.
Let's go.
It's known as a mermaid's cape.
What? Please elaborate on this point.
While underwater, you can activate this cloak to transform into a mermaid. You lose your walking speed, you gain the ability to breathe underwater and gain a swimming speed of 60 feet. You can only activate this ability if the cloak has been submerged for at least 1 minute before activation. The transformation lasts for 10 minutes and must be dry for at least 24 hours between activations. It's by far
What?
the weirdest item I made!
You made this?
Yes! I made all of these.
Why do you have this?
I don't really know. It's a really strange item.
Did you find it? Or did someone sell it to you?
Bono brought it. Gosh dang it, stop flashing!
Your dad brought it?
No, Bono.
Oh, these aren't his kids. Never mind. I thought these were his kids.
No, these are his employees.
Sorry, I just assumed.
He might be married now. Who wouldn't want to marry a rich, powerful wizard?
So, with the 2 items I am currently really quite considering buying, is there anything else I would need to get before I could get a bulk discount?
Well, bulk discount is at least 4 items.
So if I bought healing potions, will that count?
Technically, no.
Technically, no.
It has to be a
Above.
specific item. It has to be above 100 gold value.
Has to be
I can get
above
rid of healing
80.
potions.
It has to be above an 80 gold value.
Sadly, potions do not count. Potions count on their own for a bulk discount if you were to buy lots of potions.
A bulk
They do
potion
not mix with
discount.
a magical item discount.
So there's a bulk potion discount and there's a bulk item discount.
Yes.
Ah.
I don't understand why it flashed.
Do you have anything for, like, clerics to help them do their job better and not kill us all?
Just the ability to heal?
That's the biggest one.
Because I don't really have anything like that right now. However, I do have one thing that can do things similar to clerics. It's known as a Pendant of the Rising Sun.
There is
Um,
a house in New Orleans.
They
They call the rising sun. It's been the fall of many a poor boy. And
you
God,
didn't even think of that.
he knows I'm one.
Call the rising sun.
You
Okay.
cannot underestimate my musical knowledge. I will relate it to anything you say.
So, it has the ability to create light.
The rising
Magical light or just
sun.
light?
It is magical light.
I
Show me
would.
this item. Like he gets visibly almost excited.
He goes back towards the case that has the ring of the phoenix, a few other rings, and a few other pendants, and he points at one, and it's a piece of cut quartz
Oh yes, the Ring of the Phoenix.
set into a silver pendant, and I'm just gonna read this.
Ooh, pretty.
This quartz pendant hangs on a chain of fine silver and glows faintly, providing dim light in a 5-foot radius around the wearer. Always. As an action, you can cast light on the pendant once per short or long rest. You can also cast daylight on the pendant. However, after the duration of the spell, the quartz cracks and you lose the ability to cast daylight through it. So it can cast daylight once. But other than that, it can just always cast. It can always have light cast through it, and always.
What
has-
is the?
It's the cantrip version,
Mhm.
so it's a small item. Small magic item.
Rather than
This seems very helpful.
You
to
have
me,
a
since
son.
I cannot see in the dark.
Oh, I was going to say you cannot see.
Yes, just in the dark.
That makes a lot more sense.
there's
This-
bark just over his eyes.
This item is actually only 100 gold pieces.
Ah,
So
I will
it
take
is
it.
a lesser enchantment.
and the Phoenix ring. Those both seem very interesting. That was a pendant, correct?
Yes.
Awesome.
Together, these would count for the bulk discount.
All right, so that's
Correct.
actually reached the bulk discount. I actually almost forgotten about this. The Phoenix ring until I saw it.
The Ring of the Phoenix is cost 500 gold pieces. It is slightly more expensive than some of the other items, as it is very powerful.
As it does things.
As it literally takes away damage and turns it into fire.
Energy.
Fire!
Energy.
It stores fire and makes you let fire go. It doesn't turn it into energy really, it just holds the fire.
So, but is the bulk discount? You said that there's a cloth without the bulk discount. You could do 170.
With the bulk discount, every item is 10% off.
Hmm.
It's listed price.
Divided.
So 500 plus 100 plus 200 plus what was the circlet's price again?
The circlet was higher, I believe it was 600.
600. Okay. Divided by actually
10 times
multiplied by
9.
0.9.
No.
So
For that.
If you get 6 items, it is actually
1,002
15% off.
I came to get some clues that didn't tear.
This is why I don't.
This is how you go shopping!
Okay, Derek, did I tell you the story of what happened when I went to the Renaissance Fair?
No. You spent all your money.
All of it.
I could tell.
I had been working for 3 weeks. I had
600?
almost 1,000,
Almost 1,000. Oh, good job.
and I was like, it's all gone.
Yep.
Let me show you a magic trick.
That's what happens when you go to the Renaissance Fair with money, which is what I'm gonna do in August. And it's going to be very dangerous.
I need to leave my card at home.
I'm probably going to withdraw a couple $100 and take them with me
Yes, take the. Yeah.
instead of taking the entirety of all the money I own.
Oh no! I just brought this small plastic card and there's a sword here!
There's more of them!
So you're saying
Mammy!
that all the prices of all the items combined with the bulk item discount would be about 1,260.
That is about right, yes.
Is there any way I could get a little bit off that without having to spend a lot more money?
Off of that, sadly, no.
If
Or
you
I could go with the 170 for just the clothes.
Could we get.
Or you can spend
Could
more because
we-
you have like 12K.
Yeah.
I can't argue with that. That's the hard
You could buy me a present.
You can spend $1,000, or you can spend 100.
So,
Also, I haven't even cracked open the DM's guide yet. These are just my custom items.
oh, I know. So let's take a moment to go look into his interests as a reward for being patient and joining the crew.
I my character have kids? I think he would.
How many kids?
How many kids? Where are the kids? What the hell?
What are their genders? What are their names?
Okay.
What are they?
Backstories.
I'm thinking.
Backstory.
I'm thinking a larger than average amount. Like
You're also
6.
how old again?
6 kids? And you went sailing and traveling the world?
I
You left your
am
wife to deal with
27.
6 kids?
So you've been doing it. Let's say that.
Since you were 20.
Okay, but you don't have a kid like every single year.
Oh, you could.
You could. You have to be really busy though. Are you really busy? Actually, Derek, realize he's 27. That means he was 21 when he started. Alcohol is involved.
No!
Alcohol is
Stop
not
the
involved.
wedding!
Anyway, I'm thinking 4 boys, 2 girls. I mean, for 4 girls, 2 boys. I can't even. Genders are hard for me. I switch it every game, and I don't even know.
You should come up with names.
Keep
Derek, we have that website. We could just choose from
We're
there.
streaming right now.
Just keep
I
track
could
of
look
what
it
you're
up
thinking
on
you're
my
getting.
phone and choose from there. Anyway, what sort of things do you have? I'm going. That was
What sort of things you got?
that's England. That is not Maori. That
It's
is.
definitely not Maori.
I'm trying to do Maori, and I'm going to. Where is that in England? It's that.
Liverpool.
It's that place where everybody sounds like a
Blackpool.
tough guy.
Blackpool?
What you doing over there in my place? That place, the
think-
place where they sound like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, Maori. What sort of things? That's still the same.
That is
What
literally
sort-
the exact same accent.
What sort of things do you have? That would be good for a barbarian, a fighter, somebody.
So you want a big weapon that's good at killing? Yes?
I'm not dumb, but that is the gist of it. Yes.
Well, yes, but someone with your strength would surely want something good at killing.
It's preferable.
I love how he walked in. I'm not dumb, but yes.
So we have 2 things.
So what's my budget like?
we
We'll
have
talk
a-
about that later.
We have a Great Axe of the Inferno.
Continue.
Is it Great Axe of the Inferno? Great Axe of the Inferno is a standard Great Axe, but when you use a bonus action to speak its command word, flames erupt from the blade. No, yes, the blade. Words. And they shed bright light in a 40-foot radius and dim light for an additional 40 feet. It deals 2d6 extra fire damage to any target while it's on fire, and it lasts until you use a bonus action to speak the command word again, or until you drop or sheath the sword.
That's an
It's
axe.
an axe. I'm just so convinced it's a sword.
It sounds like a sword.
Just bursts into flames.
Another thing. I want to. I want to know all my options. I was trying to come up with clever words, but Jonathan is not good at that right now. I want to look at all my options before I choose one.
So we have 2 more things that might work. We have an item known as a Defender. It is a very expensive item. But basically, with the Defender, you have a +3 bonus, and you can either use that as a +3 to hit, or as a +3 armor class. Or you can have like +2 to hit, +1 armor class, or +1 to hit, +2 armor class. And you can just keep
Combinations
changing that.
thereof.
Yeah.
Always in variables of 3, though.
The first time you attack with the sword on each of your turns, you can transfer some of the sword's bonus to your armor class.
And the And the other thing?
The other thing is known as a... Gosh dang, where's my player's handbook?
The Player's Handbook. I've never
known as the
heard of
Player's
that
Handbook.
before.
It has more information than you can ever know.
The Force.
Which one is it? It was a halberd, that's what it was.
A halberd?
Suddenly interested.
Just, it's so large.
It is a halberd of... Oh my gosh, dear brain, please work. Of cleaving. That's what the word is. Halberd of cleaving.
Elaborate.
With the halberd of cleaving, it acts as... It does the normal halberd damage. It acts as a +2 weapon. And basically, if you're swinging and you hit one enemy and you deal enough damage to kill it, you hit the enemy next to him too. So
cut
in
him in
theory, and you can hit up to 3 creatures.
Holy crap.
If you're killing a bunch of smaller creatures, you just go whooshing, whooshing,
Goblin slaying.
whooshing.
I take out 3 of their heads. Roll?
You technically have to roll to hit for each individual
Oh, okay.
thing. It's not like, I rolled to hit, natural 20, shing shing shing!
I take off their heads.
Because that would be OP. Yeah.
Is Ollie saying words?
Yeah.
Cool. I just wanted to know because you said yeah out of nowhere when none of us said anything, and I'm like,
So,
hold on a minute.
those are really our big weapons, in a matter of speaking.
I don't I don't really need it to be too big, but medium to big is good. Do you have any good medium things?
So picky.
Not. This is me not being picky. I want to see everything before I make a choice. This is how we do things in the islands. We're like, okay, we're really chill about it, but we're like, I want to see most of the stuff before I decide, hey, this is the thing I want.
I only came up with so many magical items. I have to go to the DM's head now. I totally didn't make that last one up on the spot.
Derek.
You should know by now that I do these things. Most everything is made up on the spot. Well, we do have a rapier of ice, which is not terribly...
I don't
Oh.
know if I'd be very good with a finesse weapon.
Yes, I would probably agree with that.
Yes, he's a big muscle man. He hit thing hard.
I am
You skip word.
very large, yes, but I am not dumb, unlike some people formerly in this party. Or currently. Anyway.
We also have this... We also have this longsword that is known as a vicious longsword.
You have piqued my interest.
On a critical hit, it deals 7 extra damage,
Hmm.
on top of the regular critical damage.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Is that all?
Yes. Wait, is that all the items you're saying?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yes.
Which one do you think would be best?
I personally like the halberd. Taking multiple enemies' heads off sounds nice for you.
You said it was more expensive, right? That one's...
It is more expensive, yes.
How much more expensive?
That one runs about 3,000 gold pieces.
Never mind.
That's what I was thinking.
That one is very powerful and very expensive.
Second option? So there was the halberd, there was the vicious longsword, there was the axe, a rapier, which is also counted out. So the axe, the halberd, and the longsword. And the halberd is out. Axe, longsword. What was it, the other one?
I can remember all these things. Sorry, which ones have you gone through?
I went through the rapier, the halberd, the axe, and the longsword.
There was the defender.
So it's between the axe and the longsword. How expensive is the axe?
The axe runs about 750 gold pieces.
And that one does what again?
If you speak its command word, it bursts into flames.
Fire, 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 fire.
Kamate! Mate kaora! Kamate! Mate kaora!
Kamehameha! Great King of
Tenite
Hawaii.
tangata! Huru! Huru! Ten nananite
If that is your
tangata
command word, it takes 3
hititera.
actions to... It's 3 turns to do it.
Aupane! Kaupane! Aupa!
Do you get to choose the command word?
Kaupane! Wititera!
Technically, yes, we can.
He.
Oh, really?
I learned the entire haka. Anyway, because I can. Gamate would be fine. Gamate kora means will I die or will I live? How does the...
Take 15% off one item or take 10% off of 4. My dear God.
What? No.
What?
You get 50% off all the items if you buy 6.
If I buy 6, yes. It's 15% off the one cloak, because that was 200 and you dropped 30 gold off of it. So, well, one set of clothes. Actually, do they have another set of clothes like that?
We do not.
For who?
Dang!
For me?
I mean, do you not want to look like whatever you feel like looking like?
That would be fantastic.
Yes, it would be.
You're stealing my accent.
I'm sorry, it is very... I'm not very good with accents.
Your character literally
You
just
sound
flows. Your
He's
character...
worse than me.
Your character doesn't have an accent. He just sort of...
He just morphs anyone's
Because
accent.
he's a...
He's a thief.
He's an
Hey!
accent thief. At 6th level, could he have a feat?
Accent thief feet.
Ah, yes.
He's turned into a West Country farmer.
Ah, yes. That's exactly what I'm looking for. I'll ask about that. Let me do that real fast. So I have a good friend of mine who was looking for a bag of colding.
Shut up, Elvis!
Or a bag of colding. One of the two, or preferably both, if possible.
Elvis, shut up. You're
No,
supposed to
shut
be...
up.
You're supposed to be dead.
He haven't called me on the phone.
Like people do.
See, that's a reasonable request, though. It's not like he was breaking anything in game.
Well, yeah. Because he is watching.
Yes, I will have all the items!
Bags of holding, as they are quite popular, and usually go for about 4,000 gold pieces.
My Huakohuititera.
Did you accidentally add a 0 to that? Or
No.
No.
How much stuff can you fit in a bag of holding? All of it.
About 4,000 gold's worth.
Many. The answer is many.
I think every D&D party hopes for bag of holding.
Well, yeah, they're helpful!
Yeah,
We'd loot an entire town with one!
exactly. That's why they're so expensive. Think it's easy to make that big of an alteration in transmutation enchant? People not knowing the ways of spellcasting.
Sorry.
I'm kidding.
Ignore me for a minute as I totally don't go look up.
You're the only person in the room. It's hard to ignore you.
Sorry. Magic item of 135. Totally not gonna go look up bag of holding. No way it costs that much. It's only uncommon. That's like 500, maybe 1,000.
Not in this world, they're not.
That's very expensive.
Yes, they are. And usually we only ever have one in stock because it always gets bought.
I turn around and look at the big fellow. So, if I buy this, the party is going to pay me back in part. Right? Now I'm going to wait for Jonathan to get back to see if he will agree.
But one for that.
I'll take the X.
Cool. Question. If I
Alright.
bought a bag of holding, do you think the entire party would help me chip in and paying that back? Because that's 4,000 gold.
Probably. It fits the entire party's stuff in it. It's a good...
What you're going to say fits the entire party's needs.
No, it fits all the stuff in it.
all our needs in it. It fits all our needs in it. All the stuff we needs.
I mean, he's not wrong. So, okay, so how much was the axe again?
7,050.
750.
70,050. 75,000.
Alright.
750,000.
I mean, if you want to pay that much, I wouldn't be completely against it.
I can
7
almost
million.
Get 1,000 gold off this purchase. Oh my goodness, it's going to cost me half the gold though.
This is why you don't go into magic item shops.
You see him just clutching his head as he's sitting there. With both of them, with the bag of holding the axe, that gets us the 15% discount, right?
Yes, it would.
Okay. I'm assuming is that the best you can do?
Unfortunately, yes.
Oh God. Oh. Oh. All right. Let's go to the front counter.
Right. Since you were keeping track of this, how much is it?
So with the 15% discount, 227.5.
So you're basically buying a bag of holding and an axe. And you're getting everything else for free.
Almost, yes.
Actually, though, that's a good deal.
It's a good deal, but
What
God.
was that number?
Huh?
What was that number?
5,227.5
Yes.
5,200.
and 50
So,
cents.
so for all of this, that would be
5,227.5.
5,230 gold pieces.
He's sitting there, his head in his hands, going.
Wait,
Starts
hold on
pulling
a
out.
minute. You added about 2.5 gold.
Yes, tax.
Tax! Do you actually have tax here?
Well, I gave you the numbers rounded to the nearest gold. So there was a little bit of...
Just don't argue with him. Clunk. 1,000. Clunk. 2,000.
He likes his money, doesn't he?
Once you get it, it's hard to part with it.
Just
I mean, how would you feel if I came in here and was like, give me a register? Pocket.
I pull out the...
First of all, I die because all the stuff you got.
Yes.
Second off, you'd be offended that I tried to take it.
So he pulls out the 5,000. Every time he sets it down, he like starts bawling a little bit more. Pulls out the 200s.
Give me the bag of holding. Put your teas in here.
Guys into the
Just
back.
crying. Puts a third.
What tier? Oh.
Pulls out like gold coins one at a time, while crying into the bag of holding.
The rest of them. I want to feel the rest of them fall in there.
Click.
Onto the table.
Until you.
Eventually you get to 5,000.
227
30.
point. Wait,
5,230.
is there actually sales tax here?
No, but as I said, I rounded to the nearest gold. So there are many that had multiple silvers attached as well. However.
Just stop crying. Put it in the bag, please.
Put the stuff in the bag. Just
Intercepts
picks up the
axe.
stuff and just puts it in here. You intercept it. Alright.
Takes off bag. Takes off all the bags he's holding, all two of them, and puts them in the bag. While sitting there crying. He's like, I'll see you later.
I shall see you later.
What's the axe called? The Inferno?
Great Axe of the Inferno. And you might want to write in parentheses Flame Tongue next to it, otherwise I might forget.
It's basically the axe version of Flame Tongue, the sword.
So, Derek, is this like a backpack or like a side bag?
It's the side bag.
It's a side bag.
Okay. Well, like in this
Side-
universe, it might be different. Like
It's a
it's,
side bag of holding.
but it's almost 8 times more in this universe.
Hubbard's handy haversack is the backpack.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's a cool bag.
Do you have a
You have
handy?
to dye it pink.
Do you have
Why?
You have to watch the second season of Critical Role.
All right.
It's in tribute to Angel.
What's your favorite color? Pink!
Puts everything except that he's not using in the bag. Puts it over
Takes off
shoulder.
his vest, puts it in the bag.
Pants in the bag.
No. That's going
later.
too far.
That's later.
Not underwear, just pants. Pants in
You
the
assume
bag.
there is underwear at this
I assume there is.
fantasy.
Well,
There
that
is.
comes later when he puts on his nice new clothes. He puts everything in the bag and leaves crying, like clutching the bag.
Can you
to his chest and
describe-
crying.
As you're walking out, you hear him turn to the older woman. You know, I've never had someone cry from buying magic items.
Oh.
I'm not crying
I'm
because
glad
I'm
it's
not the
first
one who spent the gold.
Exactly! You got a free axe!
Fair
Yes.
point!
However, it would be hard to part with that much. I had a stroke. Pardon. Stroke. Stroke.
You had 2 strokes. 3
Stroke.
strokes.
Two-stroke
You have
engine.
strokes all the time.
No, that's a V-twin. Two-stroke is like this. Engines.
He's still crying into the bag of holding as he leaves.
The bag of holding is going to get full of tears.
I
You do have a weight limit.
know. I'm
Fill
joking.
your
I'm
bag of holding
joking.
of tears, you'll have a small river.
Ha! I want river!
Pulls it inside out.
Does that work?
That actually does. Turning inside out will empty all the contents of the bag of
Remember the Goblin
Jeez.
Slayer where you had that portal connected to the bottom of the ocean? You'd never watched that, did you? Okay, in Goblin Slayer, there was someone who just slew goblins.
I've heard that some very weird things happen in Goblin Slayer.
Can't argue. But one of the things he did, he ended up fighting an ogre. But because they regenerate health so fast that the party he was with couldn't actually hurt it, he pulls out a scroll, and it's a getaway free card. It's a get out of jail free card, basically, for most adventures. He had it bound to the bottom of the ocean. He unrolled it and unleashed such a powerful jet stream of water, he just cut the ogre to bits and pieces with the water.
Yeah.
That's because it was at the bottom, at the deepest part of the ocean?
Probably.
Well, that's a lot of pressure per pound.
Exactly.
And they say water can't be compressed. However, down there, it's compressed.
Well, it can't be compressed, but the pure weight of it would be shoving it through the best way to get out.
Empties all water onto land. Why is the sea going down? Why
is it going back up?
It's just normal tides. Don't worry about it.
But no, that's a really cool scene.
Stop it. Stop.
But I just imagine somebody doing the same thing with like a bag of holding their tears.
It's
You're my pain!
Let me go. Try to
Doom, 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 doom.
Imagine somebody like writing depression on a bag of holding and then just crying into it all the time.
That music, just at that very scene, last part of it. It's like, yes! Just
Anyway.
like such epic music. Speaking of epic music, where's our epic music?
By the way, our music is of this guy.
Where did our epic music go?
Well, no longer is it.
I think I haven't tried this one yet.
So we go back to the inn. I put on my new clothes, and I make them look into a high quality but not fancy looking vest and pants.
Of course you do.
Yes. Well, see, if you have something that looks very high quality, and you're in the slums, you look. If it's like high quality but not fancy, it looks like the rest of the clothing. But when you go into the rich people's place, it looks like it is a masterpiece because people notice it differently. Instead of being like he's wearing brown pants and a vest, which you get in the slums, it would be he's wearing perfectly made trousers and a beautiful vest with excellent craftsmanship. They're just seen differently. It's really cool. How often can I change these?
Actually it will, so...
Oh, sweet!
Yeah.
Rain!
I have a question. If I change them into like a coat and
Of many
basically
colors.
fern-lined pants, do I get an advantage against being cold? Or something like that?
You could technically... It is more of an illusory magic.
Would I have the illusion of being warmer?
You would certainly think that you're warmer.
That's almost as bad.
I feel really, really warm right now. Your fingers are blue.
So warm right now.
Your fingers are blue. I'm
warm!
It's fine. I don't need those fingers anyway.
What are the clothes themselves? What do those actually look like?
They looked like quite fine. Just quite a fine shirt and like almost slacks.
Cool.
So we're back in the inn?
Yep.
I try and get a feel for this axe.
As
It's
he
built-
gets a thing of ice cream and starts.
It's-
like, no, you'd have to pay money for that.
Uh-huh.
It's built differently than the stuff I'm used to.
Yeah, you could probably still use it as a paddle though. Turn on the flames.
I
My
try
boat
to
is steam powered!
I try to get
What?
So is it like this big or is it like this big?
More of the first. It's not anime axe. It's like this big.
That's like a hand axe.
Like, well, no, I mean the head is this big.
Oh, I was
okay.
thinking from butt to.
It's still not an anime axe.
It still has a pretty good reach, though. It'd be.
Yeah, it has a decent reach.
I was doing this, not this.
It's not an anime axe.
It's like this.
Alright, goes from that wall to that wall.
Yeah.
You press the button, it goes.
Oh. I remember that.
Good.
Oh, jeez. You don't get that reference.
Nope, I don't.
So.
It's weird to call our own stuff references.
You know what I do? After getting back to the inn, closing up the bag, I pull out my crimson wine, and I get drunk.
Just roll. You don't even get to roll a Constitution saving throw. Just roll.
16?
Because of the Shard of the Elements. This is magical wine. You wake up the next morning. Leave no recollection of what happened the night before.
Do I get to make up what happened the night before?
Sure, go ahead.
He
Why
knows
not?
every penny he has. Don't challenge him on that.
You spent most of your money.
No,
Back-
just under most.
Looks up and... Wait, do I have no recollection of that entire day?
No,
I'm just-
recollection of the entire day. Sure. Sure.
That's what I was trying to say the first time. I didn't mean you spent the rest of it. No.
Looks at new bag.
That fits everything in it. Everything. Anyway,
What did it cost?
that one? For them?
Also, you have a terrible hangover.
But look what you bought that's in... Look on your body. Look. And think about it.
He doesn't remember that they can change.
They could look fancier.
Poof.
You see them start to look a little bit fancier.
Now say they could look like winter clothes.
I want pajamas.
Just long johns. Bright red long johns.
Yep.
With a butt flap.
This is
Also,
not flat. There you go. Hey!
also, you bought me this. Whisper the word.
You actually have to come up with a word.
I know my word.
You have to come up with it.
I know what it-
Go.
Kamatekora.
Okay.
Will I die or will I live? It means. Woof.
Melikalikimaka.
That's different.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! That would be funny. I feel like
You should have that be your word.
Malakalikimaka.
Yes, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas! Yay!
I can just imagine someone saying that.
Malakalikimaka! Bow!
You can get the other one engraved on it. But the word should be Melikalikimaka.
Oh yeah, I wake up and I'm glowing. Crap.
Yeah, you're glowing ever so slightly.
Also, look at your arms.
No, well, it's a 5 foot of dim light, so it's usually barely noticeable. Yeah, this room would be bright enough that you wouldn't even notice.
And then...
Well, he's sitting in the dark because he's hungover, so he's sitting there like...
So there's a very faint light around you.
Does it seem to be emanating from it, or just... No. Is it just I'm around it?
Like, the crystal is glowing slightly.
If I had to give our streams
Not brighter.
a genre, fantasy, obviously, but not fantasy action. This is fantasy comedy.
Yes.
It's not action. We don't do that here.
What is action?
Fighting, battle,
This-
explosion.
Is this action?
Yes.
Bye.
It's the action of falling to your doom.
Okay, good. Then we have action.
But no.
Also, you tried shut up a barmaid.
I did?
Surprisingly successfully.
I look around. Do I see
Wait,
any signs
so-
of a barmaid?
Wait, so you seduced a barmaid, apparently.
No, not completely, but like into a dance, not like
Okay.
into.
Oh, okay.
No.
Vonred misinterprets that and looks around for a barmaid. It's like, well, where is she?
He looks at you like, not that way. Into a dance.
I danced while drunk?
I've never seen someone move so strangely in my life.
I was so drunk I could dance. My goodness.
No, have you ever seen Poppin dancing? Like, okay, go up here to a tab, search Poppin dancing.
Don't play a YouTube video. We're streaming.
Yeah, not with.
Poppin'?
Dance.
Let me just mark off all the items that are made that I have to
Yeah,
type
that
up
one's
This
and
one?
get the cards for.
Which one would you like to see?
any. Doesn't matter.
I will make cards for the items. You know what they do. Except for the bag of holding. Screw the bag
Is
of
it
holding.
muted?
Yes, it's muted.
I like this song. I feel like it's inaptly named. It's Requiem.
This is how you moved.
That's impressive for being drunk.
Well, it wasn't quite right. Almost.
But still, for being really drunk and having any precision of movement, that's impressive. Like
You missed the best part. Anyway,
But I mean, Derek, this isn't just like you told me he was blackout drunk. That's not the point of drunk where you're like walking into walls. That's the point of drunk where you fell over and are passed out on the floor.
Well, no, you just can't remember what happened.
Huh.
Doesn't mean you were blackout drunk. You just can't remember.
That's even more concerning.
what else happened?
I check on my Krennis water.
Sitting on your nightstand.
Another day, it'll be fine. Why are the insides of my eyelids glowing? Oh!
You bought a thing accents.
Birds are so loud.
You bought a thing that
Come with me for a second, Jonathan. I want to say something.
Yep.
Close the door.
So, I feel like this must be done. Oh, it's too quiet.
Oh, hail the living God!
Hey, let me just... Just kidding.
Someone else. How drunk were you last night? When was last night?
You mean yesterday? I didn't drink at all. I don't remember buying these clothes. Oh, wait a minute.
I have a problem.
No, I guess I can't read it. Okay.
You have a major problem
Okay. So,
with
Jonathan,
drinking.
how will I do this?
How do you want to do this?
Oh,
Oh, do you just walk into the room where I'm hungover?
Over drunk looking for a barmaid?
and
Somehow you're still drunk.
and
Did I say drunk and hungover at the same time?
I don't know. I did.
You did.
Dang.
and we made a friend.
I
you did
remember the
forget
friend.
that.
They were before yesterday.
No, a new friend.
Which new friend? I have lots of new friends apparently.
Points that direction.
I look over my shoulder. Do I see Ammon?
Sure.
You consider me a friend?
I
Made a
brought
friend.
you
That's
mead.
why you're in our room.
That's
You're
all he
making a
says.
friend
I brought you
entirely.
mead. And he goes,
No, we
back.
did not create a friend. We Clay. It's a friend.
You made a clone and then made it a friend.
I cast Simulacrum.
I mean,
I want to cast a spell again, by the way. It's a really good spell.
That is the most powerful spell in the world.
Can
Yeah.
you
I remember doing that with my wizard. That was fun.
describe your
Suddenly,
character?
two of you.
Hey, we haven't described our characters in a while. It's character description time.
How about we keep doing things?
I look over. I see Hammond's character. I'm like, I saw you yesterday. I get. Oh wait, that 2 days ago. Oh, I give you mead. That's all he says before just shutting his eyes. And
Did he actually? I don't think he
Yes,
did.
I did.
You gave me mead, and I gave her mead.
Yes, I gave her mead too.
Yes.
But
So
you
she has
opened the
a-
door, so he knows. He recognized.
No.
I find it really funny. You are trying to hide from him, and then you open the door to accept mead.
Oh,
You
there's
said
me.
there was a second one. I was like, okay, here, I'll just give it to her as a good gesture.
Oh, but he still knows your face now.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, there's mead. That changes everything. I'll get into your white van.
That's black man.
Black van. The
Why are we
inconspicuous.
talking about
Let's see here.
That's
Here,
bad.
Here, Derek, you can have the first look.
Ooh, is it the guy?
Ooh, what is this?
Or is it dice?
Dice.
Pretty dice.
Moving into my
Tiger's eye.
better bag one.
Very nice.
I remember making something out of Tiger's Eye and sold it for 27 gold.
They're very well cut.
That's good. I got it from Blackfire.
Yeah, exactly. See? I told you they have good gem dice.
You haven't showed them the gem dice, though. It's the best part. Also, I don't like the bag.
It's not the best of dice, but you can always get another one. The
Yeah.
dice are the important part.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, those are cut much better than your other dice you bought.
Yep, those are fun.
These are tiny.
They're rigged on purpose.
I'm gonna go work on something to take my mind off this hangover.
Like what?
The overhang.
The overhang? Like Knuckles of Fire.
Like,
That's what I want to work on.
do the knuckles,
By the way, is the herbalist...
do they know the way?
Is the herbalist kit and everything inside the room still?
Everything's inside the room.
I assume it would be.
Wait, I'm just gonna walk over to the station. Oh, you
What
have one of
other
these?
fun things happened yesterday?
Could I by chance look at the book?
What book?
Herbalist book.
Okay, my turn
There you go.
is over.
I just want to gather something really quick.
My turn is over.
hand it to you.
You get to decide what next happened yesterday.
What happened?
He doesn't remember.
I got really drunk
Okay.
on purpose because I spent 5,200.
I can't exactly remember. I missed 3 minutes.
Okay, so I got to decide, because he doesn't remember what happened yesterday, I got to decide what happened.
Yep.
My turn of deciding is over. It is your turn to decide
I
what
just
happened.
realized. You're still in the same tavern with the same barmaid.
Yep.
Well, how's that gonna go, Derek?
That's up to you.
What you do?
Apparently, I convinced her to dance, but
Or
not
so
anything
Jonathan
else.
says.
Not anything else. I didn't let anything else happen.
Hey Derek, I'm looking at my character page stuff, and I saw my new character. I was like, who is this name? Who is this?
This is not Maelstrom the Mighty. Maelstrom the Bold.
Felstrom the Stout of Wit.
Maelstrom the Stout
Right.
of Wit.
Character Player's Handbook.
Here you go.
I forgot to bring mine.
What is this player's hand?
The voices in my
Okay,
head
I need to
talking
find what my
nonsense.
initiative is.
You
now.
hear Angel's voice. You still have the 5,000 to pay back the guy, right?
Shut up, bitch. You died. But yes.
Hey Derek, is there
Yes,
an
but
easier
now
way
I live
to
here.
find
No, you don't live in my drunk mind.
No, I live in your normal mind. I'll always be here.
I'm drunk.
I'll always be with you.
I'll need to get that looked at.
You can't get rid of me.
I will try.
He lives in your
Look at
head.
You can't get rid of me.
Lives in
I'll be
me.
here forever.
No.
I'll be able to offer you advice. Also, are you taking my body back to my parents?
Which one's up here?
I don't know how to get there.
Go down.
I did not choose that yet. Right, I was going to choose that.
Oh yeah.
Let's
Derek,
see.
can I- What?
Go up. Best way to get to the Underdark.
I have a question. Since most of the stone between me and the Underdark is uncarved stone, could I just take his body, put it in the bag of holding, and sink through the floor with it?
You could certainly try, however his body is many miles away.
It is?
Yeah, it is.
You left it.
You left it. I couldn't carry it. Honestly, can I make a little vote of what I would have done?
What?
Angel Dust dies. I actually did like Angel Dust a little bit. I would have covered the body with ash. That's my vote.
Now you'll never find it.
That's my vote. And it's up to you guys if you want to agree with that.
Now you can't even look at the pale white face.
Because like,
I mean,
imagine
if
this.
you say-
I look at your notes because you left 2 of them. She took the one from the book saying, "This is my history." Blah blah blah. Me over here, I go over and take the note. I can't read it, so I throw it.
What are you talking about? Taking
So
your body to your
that would be my
parents?
vote. It's up to you guys there.
I don't. What?
There was a note on my body.
I didn't search your body.
I did.
What type of friend are you?
You searched the body and looted
The
it.
interesting thing is he said that in his accent. There was a note on my body? What are you talking about?
Oh, he's hungover. He's majorly hungover.
Listen here. There was a note on my body that told you to bring it down to the Underdark.
All I
to
did
my
was
parents.
grab your burglar's pack and your thieves' tools and left.
What kind of friend are you?
The kind who doesn't desecrate your body by searching your pockets!
Can sorcerers not have
Searching my
armor?
pockets.
To take the money.
Hey, Derek.
I told him
take
let's take the money.
The money. I saw that.
A sorcerer is unable to have armor.
Sorcerers do not have proficiency with armor.
Okay, so I'll just do 10
Money
AC
has
plus
value.
my dex.
I have value. You have no
what kind of
idea how
sorcery?
much money you could have gotten by
Shadow.
bringing me back to my parents.
Yes, I believe so.
They're mafia
My dex
bosses.
would be...
Or you get iced.
Okay, yeah, so it's just 12.
Ice them. You come
Or
to
you
me
get
on the
iced.
day of
Either
my
way.
son's funeral.
It would be very, very good for you to bring it down there.
So you say on one hand,
Come to me on the day of my
they
son's
might
funeral.
kill me, or they might give me money.
I think we need some metagaming pigeons here.
Or sell you into slavery. I'm going Australian. Dang it!
You need metagaming pigeons.
Why?
In Critical Role, they make pigeon noises whenever they metagame. And he's speaking a dead character's voice.
I'm doing it as well as I can. I've practiced this voice too much. I've gotten out of the New York.
No, the question is, why are you talking through him in dead character's voice? That's not how death works!
It's all in his brain.
He's just making it up.
I'm still too drunk for this, clearly.
All the
good
alcohol is
metagaming
giving you
pigeons.
brain damage. And this
Hold
is
up.
an
Then
effect.
if it was all in my head, he wouldn't know about the note. He didn't bother reading any notes.
True.
No, if it's all in your head, you know about the gnome. So the person in your head knows about the gnome.
No, he didn't know about the note.
I didn't bother looking at the note. He took one note, and the other note was taken by the cleric.
Yeah.
Therefore,
So if he's making it up, there was no note.
there was no note. Ha. Metagaming in the
Metagaming
opposite
pigeons?
direction.
Get out of here, metagaming pigeons.
I am never going to find what my initiative is.
Your initiative is just your dex modifier.
There you
I keep forgetting that I was taught how to make characters by someone who's really good at it.
Look at me, I'm just kidding.
No.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, you're good at making characters too.
Yeah. But I'm not as good as somebody.
My older brother was a pro at it.
I've made 200 characters and I still make mistakes.
That's how life is.
I've made maybe 50, and I make mistakes occasionally because I mistype.
Well, mistyping is just like if you miss a letter or something, it's
It's
not
still a
good.
mistake, but it's not like, you screwed that up. Double check it. I mean, the most recent mistake I made was the fact that I got confused about how much more he would be able to carry.
yeah.
That was it.
I can carry 700 pounds. No,
Oh, shut up.
no, you can't.
I mean, he can still...
You cannot.
You know what I
Reach me
think
with
is
the hand.
interesting?
Reach me with the hand. Reach me with the.
I
You
just realized
cannot.
something. You can't wear armor. You can't wear armor, and you can't wear armor.
Now he's gonna pit us against a fight.
All of a sudden, dragons.
I forgot to bring the miniatures.
Oh, that's fine.
I forgot getting. I sent you the picture of the tornado though.
I
So-
probably didn't get it. My phone doesn't like pictures.
Is the miniature of my character my dead one?
So let's see.
Nope.
Alright, so
It's
we
not a
have
good one,
another
but here you
day
go.
in the city.
Really, it's
How
just a
long?
massive
Wait, do we have one more
So if
day?
you want.
We should probably
Derek.
I
leave.
could use it.
Immediate, like, Wandering's like, okay, so we have one more day in the city. Wait, do we? Hold on. Was it only one night? Right? Right? Somebody?
It was 6 months.
Oh, that reminds me. I would probably gone
You're
out
a
and got
year.
myself rations.
It's only 6 months.
Am I not there?
It's been
Should be at least.
84 years. The meme. It's been 84 years. It's been a day. We should probably leave now, though.
No, we're leaving tomorrow at dawn. Today at dawn?
Are you guys just up in your room?
Yes.
You can hear the faint sound of a bard playing downstairs, but
Faint. Na,
Birds are loud,
That
man.
reminds me. Did he want? So what about
you also
Burr?
probably have the door
What have you guys
closed,
done with
and
Burr?
it's wood.
I have no
Solid
clue.
wood.
What?
I wasn't here.
I'm assuming I kept paying for him.
Thank you. But we'll be done with Burr. It's a sad day. for him.
I mean, I have charisma. I have advantage on charisma checks made to influence animals. I'm not even kidding.
I know, but that sounds horrible.
Animals under the influence.
That sounds worse.
Yeah.
Huh?
Wait, no. Aum. Aum. Animals under.
I'm trying to find out.
Owie.
Owie! Owie!
Whatever you say, have fun with that.
Fluffy?
Huh? What? Fluffy?
Yeah, I don't know.
I have no clue.
Sounds like something you would do.
We're leaving tomorrow morning at
I
dawn.
don't know who Fluffy is.
Alright, give it a little guess.
Okay.
Median.
Let's see. By then, I will have my
What
one
else?
magic ring.
Very nice.
There's this other. Why do I have another ring?
You bought it.
What does it do?
I don't remember.
Keep in mind that isn't too item.
Good point. Wait, are all of the bag of holding isn't?
The
But
bag of holding isn't, the pendant isn't.
oh, really? It's not.
No, it's just standard item.
Cool.
The Ring of the Phoenix is. What else did you get?
By the way, I wanted to ask for that ring, but I was working at the time, so I couldn't call you.
What ring?
The ring in the Phoenix.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you could just say I bought it for you right now. My character doesn't remember crap.
What's the ring in the Phoenix do again? I
it
forgot.
It
converts.
absorbs 10 points of fire damage
It
10
converts-
times, and then you cast Burning Hands.
It
Until
converts
you cast
damage
Burning Hands.
into fire.
No, it's 10 fire damage. Last I checked, it was just
Fire damage.
10 fire damage. But it doesn't absorb any more until you cast Burning Hands.
So it only absorbs fire damage.
Yes.
Oh, that sucks.
Why am I wearing a ring?
Oh
I'm
yeah,
still-
you
I'm-
got married.
Looks unamused.
He's a blow.
Was it to the
Also-
barmaid?
Also looks
Wow,
unamused. Just straight face. You got married.
It's actually mine, but you
Yeah,
stole
you
it
got
from
married to him.
her. And
Her. You got married to her.
You
Someone looks questioning. Did I?
No, you stole it.
Dang it.
No, I didn't. You didn't have this.
I didn't have it, but I was buying it, and then you bought it for me, and then you took
Oh.
it for whatever reason.
That's drunk. Here you go.
It looks.
I don't even know what it does. Bondrin's getting robbed.
Taking advantage. Also,
You also have a fancy circlet on your head.
Oh yeah, that's attunement, I assume.
Yes. That one is.
Did you tune to any of your stuff?
I'm keeping this. It makes me feel pretty.
it makes me.
I feel pretty.
And now I know your clothes turned into a fancy dress.
Oh, so pretty.
I can live with that.
Okay,
Actually,
Yeah.
Derek, he starts wearing a kilt.
Start wearing a kilt. All of a sudden, your pants turn into a kilt.
Somebody has to take over for Angel. being the androgynous one, being the flirty androgynous one.
Yeah,
I
don't do
need to come up with that. It's difficult.
You hear Angel's voice in your head. It should be a bit shorter.
Nah. Maybe I'm drunk. God, the voice is still there.
Oh,
You
I think
know,
this'll be
it
the
should
closest
be a
thing to
little
getting him
bit
sober.
shorter.
I'm not drinking for at least a month after this.
But you need that feet.
You're not going to not drink for a month. We all know it.
Hey, but empty promises, man. They sound good.
So when there's a
They
chance, I
sound
want to
good
look at
until
my.
they fill your soul with darkness.
I want to look at the shadow thing again, so I can actually get the rest of it down.
Empty promises for
And then also I
Vondren
need to
are
show you
just
my
as
character sheet a
pro-
little bit to
are
see if
just
there's
as
okay
prominent
stuff
as
on it.
scars on Vondren's
Okay.
liver.
Once
What?
you can, 'cause
Scars
that
on his liver.
TV is not hooked
Oh,
up.
yeah.
Otherwise-
Yeah, I have to go around.
See, what's really funny, Derek, is I'm assuming the wine isn't actually doing twice as much damage to his body.
No.
Just doesn't
It
have.
just has twice the chance of intoxication.
So he's getting twice as drunk for free.
And the DC is so high
I'd have
that
to
it
get
is
net
now
20.
36.
36.
Not even a natural 20 can save you from that.
How high are you?
Why do I bother
If he
rolling
rolls a
that?
natural 20, can you at least give him a D12 or a D10 roll?
No, because the natural 20 on saving throws, you still just add your bonus.
Oh.
Natural 20 is not a permanent, is not an automatic success on saves.
How high are you?
Go ahead then, man.
5'11".
But will I at least remember that night?
Maybe if you roll a natural 20. Because, yeah, the DC for you is 36.
That's nuts. Okay.
Insanity.
So, no. That's why I said you don't roll. You just roll to see what happens. Because there's no way you can not get intoxicated.
Or we just leave it up to the rest of the party to decide what happened during that night. That
every
works.
time.
That's actually a good plan. Let's make that a thing.
I am
Sure, why
not
not?
drinking for next month. I'm just going to work on my bracers. Knuckles. Knuckle bracers? Knuckles.
Brockles.
Runkles! Ha! I said
Brace knuckles. It's like
Brockles. It's just like a solid piece of wood that covers like your entire
it's like a
end
wooden
of your arm.
gauntlet.
But the fingers don't bend.
Oh yeah!
That was the first hinge.
What was his name again? What was his name?
Only get the first one.
eh.
Say hello.
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 Alex.
Oh.
Alex what? I can't remember his name.
he's
And you have to bend all your fingers like a man.
What?
I can't remember. What was his
No,
last
you
name?
can't bend the second knuckle. You can only bend the first.
Oh yeah.
You mean
Drink
like
this.
Alex Armstrong?
I don't know.
You know his braces? No? Let me listen.
I can't get to the alcohol. Just kidding.
Anyway, so I'm gonna start working on my Knuckles of Fire. You remember those?
Yep.
It's
That
so
guy.
cool.
That's what I was gonna.
See,
I
there,
don't
that's
know.
gonna
I
be the
haven't
activation. is
seen the
boom.
anime.
Have you seen Full Metal Alchemist?
Yes.
Also get this guy right here.
knuckles together
You're-
and lost in life.
You're making this.
In some ways, yes.
That's what I was thinking of.
They're made out of metal, out of wood, though.
Yeah, so.
They're really cool.
Good luck.
Wow.
Eventually will be the fire alchemist. Roy Mustang himself. Who tried to create fire in the middle of a downpour. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. No sparks. That's why they shot the other guy through the head.
Oh, really?
What are you doing? I just saved your life. She's right. No fire in the rain.
No duh.
Anyway, I didn't know the
This is way too epic.
I didn't know they booked Decoya.
Apparently they did.
Goes downstairs real quickly.
Do you remember this at least?
Sees the choir and leaving the door.
The choir steps out
This one.
at that very moment. Let's do that epic one. They're all epic, so I have to pick an epic one.
So that's what I'm spending my last day in town on,
Yeah.
is being hungover and on the knuckles.
So as you go down,
You know the way.
Jonathan, as you go down, the bard has actually gathered a little bit of a crowd, and there are just people sitting around listening to him. You know I can't do staring contests for very long.
Derek, I'm here
You're
listening
taking
to the bard.
interest.
Oh, that's what you're doing.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm in character right now. So there I was.
The music's gone.
So he just strikes a chord.
Head banging, long hair.
In this ancient ruin, far to the east,
They're ready.
I found a strange tome. The top of Peak.
Peak in the east? There aren't mountains in the east.
Mountain. So, as I read this book, I learned that it was the words of the great Kavanagh himself. His last words.
Were. I'm blue. If I were green, I would die. If I were green, I would die. And then he was green. Boof. And he died.
His very last words were a warning of time still to come.
I'm getting drunk.
Wait, we're going back to the boat, right? Let's skip to the boat. I have an idea.
Tomorrow morning, 1 hour before sunrise, yes.
So for those of you who don't know who Kavanagh is, know that Kavanagh lived long ago beneath the moonlit sky. Above the
Where
world
was
he
the
watched
sun?
the clouds from on his peak so high.
Where was the sun, man?
A seer at the best of times, a prophet at the worst.
He took another drink.
Some men only call him blessed, while others call him cursed.
He took another drink.
Did you actually?
No.
Okay.
No. Wanderin is working on his knuckles.
Wondering knows the way.
Wanderin knows the way back. Yeah,
Just
he
keep
does.
drinking, eventually you'll be beat
But
the
who
DC.
among you wishes to know the last words of the great Kavanagh that I have spoken of and told for months as I've travelled?
Some
you
old
down
man.
there?
No.
Oh,
Some old man.
I'm down there just going flipping through my pages, looking up sometimes, just listening a little bit.
So you're just at a corner table like you always are.
I have your
Always the dramatic.
I have
one.
the herbalist book, by the way.
I know. I gave it
What
to
class are you?
Sorcerer.
Oh. Ooh.
Any of you?
I'm just gonna raise my hands.
Alright.
you. Wanderin is still bemoaning his headache.
The last words that were ever heard from Kavanagh and the last words that he wrote were a prophecy. Gosh dang it, epic music.
Go,
why
go,
don't you
go! We
stop?
must write down this prophecy. That clues you. Get over here.
I need something real epic for this.
Go back to that thing we were listening at the very beginning.
Extra epicness.
There you go. Session 15.
Thank
Write
you.
down your notes.
Me just sitting
Oh, but
here.
they're all epic.
playing with
Which
cups.
one? This one. I think this one's good.
I need help, like writing this down. That's what I'm saying.
So what was his name again?
Kavanagh.
Kavanagh. His last words. This is perfect. This is perfect. Were of a great battle of good and evil that shall one day be upon this land. 10 centuries light shall stay his hand, mists of darkness shrouded by stone. But the seal at last shall be found, destroyed by ignorance or greed. Shards of power lie in wait, hidden from the world. Without them there will be no light. And because I wanted to make it rhyme, as Kavanagh foretold. But heroes shall ride in the night to seek the power of gods. They must bring back the hope of men to face enormous odds. Armies of the god long lost, I keep adding that to that word, gathered in one place. All men must together fight, or they will find their fate. Those were the last words of Kalia,
So I
great
got
prophet and seer
Later.
of the Age of Kings.
is the bar done?
Sure.
I got
You know, like-
a great battle of good and evil
Like takes off his hat and
that will happen in 10 centuries.
gets some coppers.
Thanks. 1 gold. And reaches into the bag.
It takes one from the bag of holding.
You don't have the bag of holding with you.
He's not downstairs.
If you're trying to take from my gold,
Runs upstairs.
smacks you. I bought you an axe.
Keeps running. Gives him the gold.
Face the evil.
Bah!
All
That's
men
a
must
good
gather
place
and
to
meet.
end,
Oh
honestly.
gods.
That's a good place to take a break, honestly, with that just music.
Yeah, let's do that. The epic music shall take us out.
All of a sudden, 10 other bards walk in. Some with violins, some with trumpets, one with a drum. Ah, bah, 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 bah.
Alright. We will see you all in a minute.
Wait, where's my D?
And as always, Halu Imvelar. Or walk. With power. Don't remember which one is the break
Bye,
scene.
guys.
Have fun.